You know, Tarzan hasn't. He's hungry for it.
He's hungrier.
I am a
Like,
daughter
hungrier.
of your team.
And he
Yeah, I
chased down like the whole team of Night Horde on that horse with Leomord. I'm just still gonna say the Leomord and Hylos combo.
the twin engine horsepower.
Listen, there's no more Leomord or Hylos coming in at all for the rest of the series, so
Yeah, thanks to global
done.
ban.
It's over. No more horse combo. Vendetta
You know what
will
though?
be on blue side. Night Horde opts for the red.
What else?
Expanding reverse. And this is where we've seen Tarzan
Fredrin.
play some of his best heroes. Yeah, the Fredrin. It's got to pull through, right? It's got to come through right now. No Akai. We don't want to see the Akai no more. I mean, it's great, but we want to see those taunts, that big bonk, the big appraises wrath.
Yeah, they even ban out the Uranus.
Uranus needs to be banned. It's so annoying.
No Jushin. Honestly, yeah, there's a chance we could see like a Fredrin right up front here for Tarzan.
We are blue.
And they ban out the glue. Another big problem that can come to it.
The same truth.
3, 2, 1.
Fredrin right up front. Bada boom, bada bing.
Up front though, I think Guinevere is still available, so you wouldn't really make that choice. Phoveus is no hair from either side, so there you go. Guinevere plus Uranus if you are Night Horde.
Uranus is banned.
Got banned.
Oh yeah. Gwen plus no
Leia.
Blue, no Freya.
Is there
Gwen plus Khalid.
Khalid? Yeah, I was just gonna.
Yeah.
Or Kalea.
Gwen plus Khalid.
Kalea Gwen combo.
Yeah, that's
Since
true
we
too.
didn't see it get pulled off well from previous teams, but Night Horde might be able to do it better. The
I think
Wombage
Kalea.
combo.
But Guinevere for sure. Like Guinevere has to be locked in, right? They're not. Oh, Eve.
Ooh,
Never
Mbasha.
mind.
Well, they were anticipating
Never mind.
that Fredrin pick then. With the
So does
Basha,
VTA
the
take
Exurit.
the
Guinevere. I think so, right?
Guinevere?
It's good into the Eve. But Fredrin's great too. I think Fredrin's
Yeah,
great, but
Fredrin
it's
works.
not so good into the RWM. So
I mean, if you have Basha jungle and you have Fredrin jungle, then what we're gonna go look for is that the carry
By heaven's
from the goal lane and then
shall endure.
the mid, right? You think VTA is still gonna take that Fredrin? It looks like it would be a Fredrin because like they have the Claude and they have the Wuzit. I think having a Fredrin on that team would look really good.
I think Fredrin overall it's a solid pick if Night Horde even wants to let it through at this point. Utility versus utility. It's not exactly a winning matchup, but it's not exactly a losing matchup against the Basha. It is clean though for Tarzan if he wants to go for that. He could also still go for some other possibilities here. I mean, we've seen him pick up things like the Akai against picks like the Basha against utility junglers. So we'll see exactly how it happens.
EXP. Oh, sorry, Rome. No jungle.
I'm
Fredrin,
born with talent.
Guinevere. Both gotta get banned out from Night Horde. If you're VTA, you take out the EXP laner. Sora. Fanny. Okay. All right. They're thinking this Basha could be in the Rome, like they did throw a curveball in the first series or in the second series against Leviathan. What could it be here? I think Fredrin, right? Just straightforward. Is there any other Leomord's already used up? Is there any other fighter jungler that's kind of like available at this point for them? Nolan. I think Nolan.
Yeah, Nolan honestly could be clean from VTA here. They banned out the Fanny
Yeah, they
though.
did.
You and me.
Oh,
Fredrin.
Remember?
okay.
But do they just have to go for the assassin pick here?
I think Nolan's
Marley's not
gotta be it,
open.
right, for VTA.
I would like Nolan now if there's no Fredrin. That would be good.
Yeah, Tarzan
You know
will
what?
play it right to where it's not like you're going head to head against the Basha. You can still get kills onto the Moskov. You can still get kills onto the
Yeah,
Eve.
there you go. That's Sora. You know what I was thinking about? We haven't even spoken about the Suyo this entire series. Like,
I just mentioned Suyo.
it's-
You guys didn't say anything.
My bad, Layla. My bad.
No, but I think
Sheesh.
I would prefer Nolan over Suyo here though, for VTA.
I agree. I think Nolan is definitely a better pick here in this case, just because of the fast clear speed against the Basha. But then again, Suyo is always a great option right now in this current
Yeah.
meta. We could save it for a different game though, but it's match point, right? It's almost time for a match point. It's 1-1 at the moment, and if VTA are gonna go all 5 games, yeah, their mental is like they need some sort of caffeine in them, man. At this point, and Trex said, what? It's 2 a.m. Trex, and they're still
2 a.m. on the East Coast.
going at it.
If you're on the West Coast, it's 11. So you're somewhere between 11 and 2 right now. And either way,
it's 7 a.m. in
Vendetta's been here as long as we have. And it's like,
7
do
a.m.
you
in
even
England.
do you stuff? Yeah.
No, I mean here, what you go for the EXP lane. Lapu Lapu's a great option. Yu Zhong's another great option. There's no Sora, there's no Glue, there's no Uranus, right? Terizla is another solid choice if you want to go for that. I'm thinking Alice. No, they already used up the Alice, right? Arlot. Do they want to go with the Arlot though? Oh wait, it's Horde. They can go Sun, right?
We're not
That's a
doing
good
Well,
one
that's a
to
kiss of the
pop
special.
the Tian's passive.
Yeah, and it's
though.
failed repetitively. So I don't think
Yeah.
it's I don't think it's it should get
Khalid.
picked here. You also are up against a Zetian, which you can't really target down as a fighter, right? You jump in, you get knocked back, you got to deal with that kind of thing. They're really taking their time though, I'll
think
say
it's
that.
Khalid.
Did something happen here? The clock stopped at 27.
I think it's a pause. I've been
Picks
looking
and
at the clock
bans
for a while now, I
pause.
think.
I love that.
Yeah, there you go. Definitely do. We definitely do. I think at this point, Khalid's probably going to be the choice for the Horde. In Rome, get some aggression, easily pop the passive of the Zetian. But on the other side, what could it be though? Jungle, Nolan or Suyo plus what EXP? Oh, not right, EXP Rome, Kalea. No Hylos, no Khalid, no Hilda, no Marcel.
No Hylos, no Khalid. You could get a Khalid on Horde side.
Oh, Hilda's still available.
And Khalid's available on
For-
Horde
Or
side.
VTA.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be Khalid and Hilda. They're just gonna, you know, I think that's gonna be a gentleman's handshake at that point from both these teams.
I like it. We're waiting. All right, so we see the Khalid come in for Horde, Hilda come in for VTA. We still need either a jungle / roam for Horde.
I have long awaited this glorious
Lapu Lapu, there we go.
Okay.
I think, yeah, for VTA you just go Hilda plus something, right? I think Horde are also holding off for that last pick just to flex his Basha in the roam position, just
Yeah,
playing
if
mind
they
games with
can.
Vendetta right now.
'Cause you never know. You just never know. They did the same thing against. They did the same thing earlier against Leviathan. Merlin was able to play the Basha pretty cleanly. VTA knows this is a possibility. It's why they banned out the Fanny. It'd be a beautiful. That's the type of swap you're looking for. Something that can get heavily countered, but can also be a glass cannon, right? That can just completely put a game into your hands.
Whoa.
Whoa.
They are just going crazy.
Okay.
They're going
We said
crazy
Suyo
right
plus
now.
something, but not plus the Atlas. Did not see that one coming.
I thought Hilda,
That's
man. I thought
actually
Hilda,
crazy.
but that's that potential right there. That's at 2 a.m. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
It makes it really hard for Eve, huh?
I mean, no, I think Eve's all right. You can just drop the RWM, but yes, overall, not just for the Eve, for the Moscow, for the Basha, they have good play potential with the Fury of the Phoenix. I think that's going to be the most important thing to look at if you are Night Horde. Now, what do you go? You're not really going to put an assassin on, are you? It's a tough position to be in. There's a lot of stuns. There we go. They put themselves, the Beleric, in the wrong position, able to absorb a lot of the physical damage that's coming through from the side of VTA. But still, I think the Atlas, he's gonna be stopped a little bit from using those fatal links, but I'm excited. You know what? Just for the thrill of it, we go with Vendetta on this one, just because we got an Atlas.
Well,
I think I think it's doable. I think it's possible. I think both teams have some chances here.
I think if you know, the Roam and Mage has skills do connect, it's gonna be scary for the Night Horde, and I hope they brought Purify.
They better have brought some Purify. And for everyone still watching, I hope you brought some coffee, some snacks, and all that good stuff. Because we are in for it right now. It's 1-1. Vendetta tied it up. There's no sweep coming. The night's not ending soon. Night Horde and Vendetta are giving us a banger. 25 minutes a game, 30 if we're feeling it.
Yeah, 30 a pop every single time. And not just that. I mean, looking at the fact that they've got a Eve on the other side, they need a Flicker too. So Flicker purifies, unless I'm mixing up both these lineups. But you know what? We're not mixing up the fact that it's going to be a best of 5, 1 apiece. Game number 3. It is on, ladies and gentlemen. We're in for the long haul. The one spot that gets to the grand final. The lower bracket finals are what we're talking about. Vendetta versus the Night Horde. Game number 3. Ding, ding, ding.
All right, so Vendetta already kind of losing out in lane a little bit. Night Horde keeping it aggressive. You get the range with the Eve. You're able to clear wave fast. Shiro's going to be able to get this Lethal Wander. And this is the type of pace that Night Horde's already setting in the early game. Normally it's been Vendetta who's been controlling the laning phase. For the first time, we're seeing Night Horde kind of take the wheel.
Yeah, definitely. I think when it comes to how they need to get control, who's going to be the captain of the ship for both these teams, right? Need to find a way to start playing aggressive. But also at the same time, you can see, oh my God, Merlin.
Nice damage. He'll be okay. It'll be okay, Kronos. Keep going.
Yeah, I know. I think at this point, Merlin, I was going to say Merlin needs to kind of be the aggressor, but at the same time, look at T, right? He's got that split. He's going to go in. Not as tanky as Merlin, but the playmaking potential from Vendetta is off the charts. There's only one Purify on the other side. That's going to be in the hands of Kistler. Apart from that, they're okay. Everybody else got flickers. T goes in, gets the split. Look at it, catch Shiro. Tortoise is Poissons for the disengage. Turtle's gonna be up in about what, 3 seconds, and now getting it started. Vendetta looking to make their way.
Yeah, Night Horde keep control over this RR, and Merlin hold the wall against Merciless and T. T is going to look for the stun here, able to get it on 2, and in comes the RWM. But Tarzan's able to dash through and get 2 kills anyways, right through it. A double kill. Turtle falls in the hands of Night Horde, but still, it feels like a positive for Vendetta.
Yeah, no fatal links used up as well for that one. Just able to use the flicker on the hands of T. I think it's just a T special. I think we've seen T play before on the Atlas, right? If I'm not wrong, in previous, have we?
Like an MCT? It feels like it could be a T special. He would play some weird stuff like this.
Yeah, it feels very familiar for some reason. Give me a little bit of deja vu vibes.
It's giving you a little bit of familiarity.
Oh my God, it's late. You can tell. It's getting to Trex. 2 a.m. midnight talks. Not even midnight. 3 a.m. conversations. Just be careful who you're DMing, folks.
Yep.
At this point of night. It's getting to the hour. It's getting to the hour, and Vendetta looking to get the advantage right now. 600 gold lead on their side. Not the golden hour.
Not the golden hour. Not at all. That's been passed. Well, you just had that, didn't you? It's early morning. It's
God
middle of the
damn.
night over here. Night Horde on the defense, breathing for life at this point. I mean, I think
How
everyone.
the tables have turned.
How the turns have tabled.
Exactly. And I think it's reaching that point where both these teams mentally fatigued, right? It's late for both of them. Who's going to be able to hold their own, keep their mentality strong? Let's not forget, you know, with everything aside, the entire season has been built up to this point for both of them. And you don't want a momentary lapse of concentration to kind of decide your months of hard work, right?
It's true. And it's 7 seconds for Turtle. First one did go over to Night Horde. Vendetta with a small lead, but it's still feeling like a tie game. This Turtle, though, T will have the Fatal Link, so we're going to have to watch for it. Night Horde needs to be careful about how they engage. He does have Flicker as well. He doesn't have to even use the dash skill to come in. Just watch for a big flick and boom. Purify is only on Kistler right now, so Siri, Shiro, RR, Merlin are all available targets. Merlin does have the Revitalize, so once you see that pop, there's a big chance the Revitalize is going to connect right after. RR goes in. Well, wait, there's the Fatal Links. In comes the SOD to try to help out. And the damage is locked in. 3 members down on the side of Night Horde. It's nothing but Siri living. And now the Turtle does go to the side of Night Horde. Siri used the flicker.
Oh my God, Siri, what were you doing? He was just sitting right in front of them while his entire team just got melted down with the RWM. They're walking up to him, and then he realized, oh my God, I'm in trouble. Meanwhile, on the top side, Purify forced out from Kistler as well. Blazing Duet coming through from Melon. T has been playing this Atlas really well, right? It's got to the point where I think comfort picks are starting to show, and at least out of the box unorthodox picks are making it possible, or making it work for the side of Vendetta. And in terms of damage dealt, Series on top of the charts. Merciless is next. Churro Bomby's there. Kistler's following through. Down to the bottom, Shiro, of course, it is a jungle Basha. You want to see fast rotations. You want to see him being present, being what tilt the numbers advantage to the side of Night Horde. But at the moment, Vendetta, every single game that Vendetta have played against Night Horde, they've been the aggressors. They've been the ones to kind of get the early game in their favor. And Night Horde have always given away this river control. Not even if not given away, they've not been able to win it out from Vendetta.
All right, so Night Horde, though, have been great at staunching the bleeding before and slowing things down as much as possible. The problem is here, though, is Vendetta has late game potential as well, right? Yes, they have the bridge and Tarzan and Suyo, but they also have Melon. Merciless does go down. Boss side, beautiful gank from the Night Horde. Shiro takes out Tarzan as well. 2 members down on the side of Vendetta, and instantly the gold is brought back down to a median.
Yeah, and I think it's all thanks to the pressure that RR can put out, and now all of a sudden, without the presence of T, everything is looking good for Night Horde. They get the turtle started. They have the numbers advantage, hacking away the bot tier 3. They're probably going to be able to get it. If not, it's just going to be hanging by a thread. T is trying to do something. Merlin's waiting for the right opportunity to get on top of Tarzan or even Melon. Kistler was even present in that fight. 5-3 kill score. Now goal lead slightly to the side of Night Horde. Yeah, look at that. Fatal Links.
Nice pull back with the Fatal Link. Shiro goes down. RBDM does catch 3, but a Blazing Duet tries to help out as Night Horde is pushed away. Vendetta back. I mean, it's back and forth right now. Shiro 1-2-1. Tarzan has taken Dudess, but at least he's got 5 kills put on the board. Kistler working away at the tower. Will be able to secure it, but the stun does come in. Merlin now, along with Siri, looking for 3 again, but the RWM's not there, so Night Horde decides not to fully push it.
Yeah, at this point, Night Horde need to find ways to work this map, right? They need to find a way to maximize the advantage that they have made for them in terms of macro capabilities. Vendetta, on the other hand, they need team fights. They just want to brawl, and you can see what's happening. It's exactly the same. It's being mirrored in the Land of Dawn. They've got a higher kill score, but Night Horde are able to push these turrets. So Night Horde are okay, biding their time, waiting for the right opportunity. and slowly hack away at these tower structures that Vendetta have. Meanwhile, Vendetta, on the other hand, they need to maximize what they can get out of this Fatal Links, because it's a one and done, right? It's a one and done play. They've got the Fury of the Phoenix to start things off as well. Tarzan comes in, gets the cleanup done. He's already got the Sky Pierce, already got the War Axe in his hands. Merciless needs to be in these team fights a little bit more. But the moment everything changes for Vendetta is when Melon starts joining these fights.
I think one of my big worries for Merlin here is the fact that since he took Revitalize, right, it's going to be hard for him to land a big, like, Wrath of Druid, right?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Melon, though, taking some damage.
No.
Shiro to lock in. Melon won't get away. A nice kill from Shiro. 2-2-1, but 2 get caught by the Fatal Links. Fear of the Phoenix comes down as well, and the damage is exploding. SOD from Kistler. Wrath of Dryad does come out as well, but look at the huge Bravest Fighter getting the stun onto T and Churro. The brawl is there, but now they're going to chase down RR. He may not be able to get away. T's got about 10%, but he doesn't care. RR tries to dash back, tries to get to safety, but there's just no escape. And now Tarzan and Shiro going to go blow for blow once again. Tarzan comes through the bush. Shiro does go down. It's a double kill into the hands of Tarzan. Tarzan low. He's going to keep on going, and he finds Siri. A triple kill into the hands of Tarzan.
Oh my God. Talk about an outplay. This was what we need to see. A highlight reel coming out of the fact that Tarzan 10-2-1. There's 11 kills on Vendetta. He's got 10 kills out of 11, and the one kill that he doesn't have is an assist from his side. This is insane. This is the snowball that we want to see from Zasuyo, and we're getting to see it come to full fruition. He's in his final form right now. This is Tarzan's final form, right? King of the jungle.
Or is it?
We want to see.
What if he's got one more form tomorrow?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If they get there, right? If they get there, I think this is the form until they get tomorrow. We've seen Demon Time Dez. We're seeing King of the Jungle and Tarzan right now come in. Ultra Instinct with the way that he's playing. His training arc is completed. He wants to be the protagonist of this entire series. He wants to be the protagonist of this fight. Yeah, he wants to be the protagonist of this fight, man. We know Shiro's the antagonist. He wants to watch the world burn. He wants all the smoke. And Vendetta are bringing the heat right now.
All right, so Night Horde, though, is there a way to defend this push right now? They still have Kistler. Kistler almost gets caught up, has to use a Purify there. SOD comes out. Is he going to commit back to it? RR doesn't use the Bravest Fighter just yet. A lot of damage does land down onto Merciless. But wait a second, Melon with a Blazing Duet connecting onto 3, but forced to still back off. He can't fully commit to it. It's still dangerous, but Lord is crashing in on the mid tower. And wait a second, Tarzan's at the base finding targets. He does fall. It's a shutdown over to Shiro. The gold will be stacking up on his side.
I mean, there's two ways you can look at this, right? Yes, Tarzan was able to make a massive play and able to take down Siri in the process, but also they're starting the tunnel vision to try and take down the base crystal much faster. That could be another way to look at it. Hopefully it's not the latter, because oh, what an SOD. Churro can move, no flicker. Night Horde pounce upon him, and now all of a sudden it's going to be difficult. And Holy Shield's only present on the top side, so that's kind of, I mean, it's gonna pop anyway, so it doesn't matter. 60 seconds to the Lord. Vendetta have played the map really well. Night Horde needs to start utilizing this Moskov, needs to utilize the Kistler to get these split pushes going.
All right, so RR Merlin keeping tabs on the team. Taking a look at the items, Wind of Nature does come in for Kistler. This could help him maybe be a little bit more aggressive in terms of these fights when that Blazing Duet comes in, or when Kistler wants to try to fully commit. He maybe can survive and kind of, you know, be the aggressive marksman that he wants to be. We've seen Kistler be the guy that dives in, flickers forwards instead of backwards, wants to hunt down those kills, and maybe this is what he needed.
Is it though? Is it what he needed though? That's the big question. Oh, big stun. Tarzan trying to go in. T, Fatal Links to come in.
Fatal Links not used just yet. Finally is popped off on a Shiro. They're going to look for the kill here. Shiro still up though. Shortest poisons to try to get away. RWM does catch multiples with Tarzan. Gets a kill on. Wait a second. Out comes a Blazing Duet into the backside. T along with the rest, but Kistler's getting free shots. Siri finds Tarzan. RR goes down. Merciless able to find him.
Win. Oh no, Wind, he's still able to survive. You can see Merciless taking a lot of damage. Dark Wave, the shields are helping him survive. Finally takes him down on Churro. Bobby's next. triple kill in the hands of Siri. T is the only one left standing. Running for the hills he is. Siri and Kistler, the damage dealers, finally online. And the only two ones left means that they will be able to get not just the Lord, but also a lot of ground on the map can be covered. And just when you thought Vendetta had the answer, the extra sustained, the extra bit of heals that's coming in through the revitalize, the extra singular moments that is bought by the rest of the composition of Night Horde is enough for Kistler to find it. But you can see the mid lane Tarzan able to get a shutdown onto Siri. Again, Tarzan 14, 4, and 2. Bro, he's 100 KPA. This is insane. All right, this is unheard of. This gotta be illegal. I'm not gonna lie, like 14 kills, 4 and 2, 16 kill game. Yeah, this feels like it's straight out of an anime, bro.
Yeah, Tarzan is him right now. Is it gonna be enough though to get the game? Night Horde always finding a way to claw their way back into things, always finding a way to just brute force their way to victories. Vendetta doing everything they can. Another Fatal Links does lock on RRR. Shouldn't be able to get away with this. Another kill over to Tarzan, but down in the mid side, Kistler finds Churobami under the tower.
And look at that. Now he's going to hack away at the top, the bot side tier 2.
Whoa.
RWM, beautiful.
That was a lot of damage. RWM plus a Wrath of Dryad completely chomps down on a Tarzan, and now Kistler has complete freedom to move on to this tower. Merciless Melon want to try to defend. Melon does have a blazing duet, but he can't commit. He'll just go straight to his death at this point. Oh, BMI's back. Doesn't use the he did not use the blazing duet there. For a second I thought he popped it.
He took so much damage. There was no, but he would have died if he popped that one. Merciless right now, he can barely hang. Kistler is definitely online. I want to take a look at the items to see where Kistler is at, because he definitely has the Malefic gun if you ask me, and it's starting to hurt. Vendetta don't know what's hitting them. It's spears coming across half the way of the map. You can see T, he's trying to get these Fatal Links on point, right? But the problem is the target he wants to catch has a Purify. And not just that, to get to that target, you got to go through these 3 beefy boys. First thing is that badass roller Basha, or rather the bartender in this case. And then you got Merlin on this Belleric, RR on this Lapu Lapu, and Siri just gonna pop that RWM. And yeah, he's got a full build with the Wind of Nature too.
Oh, Malefic gun, yes. No Malefic Roar. That's what I was thinking. So he goes for Malefic gun, Wind of Nature. That's where it gave him the sustain before. Kistler in a comfortable spot. Look at the damage on the T. And this is their roam, right? Nobody right now can stand in front of Kistler, and because he's got the Purify, it's a tough cookie to crack right there.
And I think, if I'm not wrong, the only Chastis Pauldron that was present was in the hands of Merciless. So Merciless should kind of be the one that's really tanking or taking the front line to Kistler. Otherwise, he's going to be free hitting, and he's free hitting quite a lot. Like, it started it. It's not right kind of damage. All Wrath of the Dryad.
Wrath of Dryad up with the RWM as well, and Tarzan is instantly melted down. T also on the run. In the backside though, Merciless. Melon comes in with a blazing duet, but still the damage just isn't there. No. Night Horde completely pushing through. Merciless split up from the group, and Shiro and RR want to find more. Churobami Melon on the run. T forced to use a flicker just to try to get away, but Shiro's going to chase him down under the tower. Churro able to find Shiro. He's a little too deep, but now it's T. Where are you? What are you doing? Where are you going?
Buying time. He's trying to buy some time. The T's got a steep at this point. Vendetta understanding that they need to split them apart. They need to be able to get some precious time for the others to spawn back up. And you can see T just playing hooky a lot against Siri. The one who was recalled at the beginning, not able to take it back, or rather eats it in the face from Siri this time. Night Horde hacking away at the Lord. It's not an evolved Lord. It is a luminous one. 17 minutes, 30 seconds of the game. It's going to be popping up in the next 10 seconds. And now all of a sudden, we were talking about 20-minute games. We're getting 20-minute games. And Vendetta are Yeah, it's really good games too. It's not like it's, you know, low kills, you know, not a lot of macro, waiting for mistakes. We've seen these kind of games before, but right now Melon gets his hands on the Rose Gold Meteor, so no boots, nothing. He's going to be running bare feet along with Dexter in the land of Dawn. Lord's going to come down the bot side. All 3 waves are going to be cleared up. Mid lane's the only one left to be cleared, but they don't have a wave coming through. Kistler and Merlin, the big difference maker. Or rather, in this case, T. No flicker. He wants to pop that Fatal Links, but who's going to be the target? It's got to be Kistler, right? He has a Purify, though.
Yeah, it's so tough. Honestly, there's barely any answers for Kistler right now. Nighthorde, honestly, maybe not go for Kistler. You got to find a way to pick someone else off first, and Nighthorde overextends as they move into this mid tower. Merlin sitting under. Out comes Wrath the Dryad. Doesn't connect onto any. But in the backside, a nice grab. Kistler forces a flicker. Purify does connect. Merciless wants to make his way back, but he just can't do it. Merlin getting brought low, but Merciless can't find the final target. Churro able to take out Merlin as the rest of the team moves in. Tarzan brought low. Kistler in the backside, moving on to Merciless, just trying to get the final shot, but the RWN comes out delayed. It comes out just in time as Melon wants to try to melt down onto Siri, but he does have to back off. It's Churro, Bommy, and Melon against 4.
Yeah, and they're trying the best that they can, trying to defend. Kistler able to kite so well, even the RWM coming in clutch. But look at Churobami taking so much damage, and Kistler hacking away at the crystal, taking down Churobami. They don't want to hold no prisoners. They want a full wipe, and they're able to get that full wipe as we move on to game number 4, ladies and gentlemen. The 3rd game in the hands of the Night Horde. 2-1 is the score. It's a best of 5, and we might be going all night.
Yes, sir.
The series. Oh my God, what am I watching? That game was crazy, okay? You know, I really thought Nighthorde, again, they're always just like being backed up to a corner, and then they figure out something that works, and then they just go for it and they turn things around. Wow. How did it get to that
Kistler
result? Kistler. Exactly.
He did it in game number what? He did it in game 1 or number 1 too, right? He's got the clutch factor. Yeah.
Yeah. And he did bring his Purify, so
great.
perfect.
Yeah, other players also played great. That was able to make sure that Kistler got there. But in the end, yeah, Kistler's the ticking bomb, right? If he can find the time, he will pop off.
Boom.
Taking a look at this though. I mean, taking a look, items overall pretty simple. Kistler did pick up Wind of Nature. We saw him also pick up the Immortality towards the end with a quick little item swap. Almost got cut off there, able to use a Purify, brought down low, but his survivability in those fights is honestly what continued to turn things around.
And not just that, right? The Purify actually came in late. If you take a look at the fight, T came in with the backside. He used the Fatal Links after Kistler was picked up and put down. That's when he popped the Purify.
That's why his health got brought so low.
Yeah, his health was super low, and then he had to even pop the Wind of Nature because he was taking a lot of damage, and sold the Wind of Nature to get that Immortality, which was looking dire because, I mean, there was a point where Merciless was right on top of him, and to be honest, Merciless could have got the kill if it wasn't for those quick item swaps or maybe a couple of basic attacks from Kistler to try and get their HP back up. And you could tell it started out pretty slow this game, but it went the distance. It got really brawly. It got to the point where Tarzan started yelling at his teammates, probably in the in these voice chats, saying that guys, I'm more at 14-2 and 14-2 and 2 when team had 16 kills on the board. And to be honest, Vendetta did play really well. It's just that the Night Horde, when the moment presents itself, when they have to hit the gas, even though they don't got a full tank, they're pressing on the accelerator, right? They're locking in, they're shifting gears and going all the way. Life ain't stuck in second gear no more for them.
All right, so this is one of the last plays of the game. No.
Come on, bro. Jeez. Okay. It's okay.
Sorry. I apologize.
Oh, that little chase at the end. It was funny.
Yeah, T.
All right, so this is one of the last fights. But this is something we got to point out, because the RWM started to be such a problem. Matched up with the Wrath of Dryad, every time Tarzan came in, we would just watch his health bar instantly go down. And once the damage got in there for Night Horde, Tarzan couldn't play the way he was before, and he kept trying to play the way he was throughout that game. And he would jump in, get caught by RWM, instantly get shredded down, taken out of the fight. And Melon as well could never really find an angle in. It was just too dangerous.
I mean, the thing was, they were able to box out for Kistler pretty well, right? If you're able to box out for one of your main damage dealers, like if he's a 3-point shooter and you're able to box out for him, he's gonna keep shooting threes all night long. And that's what Kistler's been doing. He wasn't able to do that in the second game because they didn't have any sort of a front line. And I think right now the idea is starting to grow into into the Night Horde, that they are probably better off playing junglers that are a little more beefy, that can be a little bit of a diversion for Kistler to get the space and dish out the damage in the late game. But one thing is for sure, even if they haven't figured that out, both the teams will rely on late game marksmen to do a lot of the heavy lifting past 10 minutes. 515 KDA on the Moscow for Kistler. MVP performance. This is what I was talking about, right? I think after look at the dark wave coming through, and now Merciless gets on top of Kistler. Kistler almost getting picked off thanks to the great RWM, caught on the edge. Kistler finds the moment, buys the immortality right now, gets back into the fight, and the winning play, that was it. Like the flicker